Alright, y'all. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Leek, aka Malik, back here with another video, you feel me? We have a lot to get through today. So usually I wasn't going to do this, like, honestly, don't be surprised if I don't do this, but if I do this again, don't also be surprised. I don't know, I think I'm just in a good mood today. Because normally if I miss if I miss games the day before, I'll just move on and focus on the days that happened the night before, you feel me? But today, you know, I'm gonna give y'all all these missed games because yesterday, even though I didn't post it, or was it the day before? It was either yesterday or the day before. I reacted to the game 3 of the Timberwolves Nugget series. And then what was the other game? Was it the Lakers game? No, the Hawks game. And then the game 3 of the Hawks game where was it? Hold on. Let me fact check that, because I have no idea. It was 2 days ago. Yeah, it was the Hawks game. Okay. So yeah, today I'm going to give y'all the Suns game, the Timberwolves game 4 game. I might do the Pistons since, you know, the Pistons are down 2-1, or is it tied? I think it's tied. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tied or something, or they're down 2. I don't know, something like that. And the Lakers game. I might do the Hawks game 4, but I honestly don't really want to be honest, so that'll probably be left off. But anyways, long enough intro, let's get into it. As someone, you know, he's my guy, I've defended him, I go to war for him. I also gotta hold him accountable and be responsible. Devin Booker, 16 points, so 6 or 16 ain't gonna get it done, brother. It's not. And I'm seeing people, I always see people give their thoughts about the Suns or Devin Booker, and they don't really pay attention to him. I can tell when someone has a take about Devin Booker and the Suns, how long / if they ever been watching them before. You feel me? Because a lot of these people give casual takes about Devin Booker, saying that, you know, he's never been the number 1 guy, this, that, and the third, and pretty much they literally only see games like when, you know, they're playing their favorite teams or like in the playoffs or some shit. They're not seeing what's really going on. Because if they would have known, especially during that 2023 year, after 2023 year, because that was the last year we had Aiden and CP3. That was also the last year we saw pure shooting guard Devin Booker. Ever since then, he's had to be a point guard, and his game has changed so much. It's changed so much. Like, you feel me? I love Devin Booker. But I don't know if he'll ever go back to his 2023 version, because if you were paying attention, Devin Booker in 2023 was averaging 33 points in the playoffs and like 5 or 6 assists on like 60% shooting. Like, he was literally going disgusting. Now, Now, when it came to the elimination games against the Nuggets, you know, he didn't perform then. But it's like people act like he was never in position to be the main guy. He was never in position to lead the team successfully, because he has, and he was, because especially in 2023, KD was not really KD for real. And Devin Booker was playing out of his mind. Devin Booker was easily the first option. To the point where if Devin Booker wasn't playing as good as he was playing, like he literally had to, we wouldn't even made it past the first round. We wouldn't even gotten that far. People also forget that we were the only team that year to make Denver even go 6 games. Denver didn't go 6 games with no other series. It was max 5, except us, because Devin Booker was scoring 33 points. But now you feel me? He just thinks about, because he's a point guard, he just thinks about getting his other teammates involved, which ain't a bad thing when you got Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks, who can also put the ball in the basket. But when Devin Booker, your best ability is scoring, and then you can open up people, not the other way around, but like get people open for a shot type shit. That's how we see his best numbers, is when he's focused on scoring, and then his passing comes natural. Because obviously, as you know, like he's been, damn. But yeah, and I won't act like over the years that Devin Booker hasn't gotten better at being a point guard, because he has. He definitely has. I've seen the improvement over the years, and it's definitely opened his game up more. So in a way, I'm thankful for it. But at the same time, I would love him back in his original motor in position. But at the same time, it also has to do with he's getting every game, and I know other people also do too. But every game he's gonna get the best coverages that teams have to offer. Teams are always going to throw the double at him first, other than Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks, and teams are always going to send their best defender. So in this case, Lou Dort, on Devin Booker first than anybody else. So there's that. And it's not like Lou Dort is easy to score on, especially, you know, when the Thunder let that nigga get anything he wants. It looks like we're gonna get swept though, unfortunately. I would love to see Book put up like 25 shots if we're, you know, to go out, but it is what it is. This SGA he only missed 3 shots, and that was one of the shots we saw. But yeah, and this game was extremely close too. But we needed Book in this game. We really did. Good pass. Good pass. Yeah, he only missed 3. Goddamn, good move. Yeah, SGA only missed 3 shots. Had another 40 burger against us. It's over.
Yep, another one from the corner. Give Mark Daigneault a lot of credit for that, to create that culture.
Now, and I'm someone who don't want to see Devin Booker leave, because I'm a Suns fan. I respect his loyalty. You know, as Suns fans, we respect his loyalty. But I saw someone give a really good take, and I'll probably put the TikTok in the video, about Devin Booker, like,
can we stop acting like Devin Booker is bad at basketball? We can all agree that the last 2 years of watching Devin Booker, it hasn't been what we're accustomed to. We are accustomed to an aggressive Devin Booker, an elite scorer, someone who can score at will and can honestly put up 30, 40 points very easily. The last 2 years have been different. It's been challenging to watch him to the point people believe that he has regressed. I would challenge that. I don't think Devin Booker has regressed. I think that the Phoenix Suns have actually contributed to what we are seeing from him right now. Phoenix Suns forced Devin Booker to become a point guard when he is a shooting guard. He is at his best when he's off the ball, when all he has to think about is attacking and scoring. And we know when we see that Devin Booker because he can't be stopped. When you ask Devin Booker to be a point guard, that is when everything changed. It went from let me attack and score to now I have to facilitate and get everyone involved. And we see how that has panned out for the Phoenix Suns. It hasn't worked out. And it has everyone thinking that Devin Booker is some scrub now that can't score, when really he's been put in a position to not succeed. And it's easy for people to forget how well of a player Devin Booker was in that 2020-2021 NBA Finals run for the Suns. But the thing that will stand out to you is that he was in his natural position of being a scorer and a shooting guard. Because guess what? They had a point guard in Chris Paul. And you saw how well that worked. That team actually was really engineered in a good way, that if the Phoenix Suns organization didn't panic so quickly at not having immediate success right after and didn't fire their coach and moved everybody around, we might be talking about a totally different conversation with the Phoenix Suns. But let's not act as though this team has really done Devin Booker any favors to his success. We all love to commend loyalty in the NBA until it starts affecting players that we know should have won more by now or should be a little bit further along. I am not saying leave a team high and dry, but I do believe that Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns have run their course, that I don't think the Phoenix Suns can contribute any more to him, and I think he's done as much as he possibly can. But I do know that there's a lot of young teams out there that would love to have Devin Booker alongside some of their young stars, that he could be the piece that also helps a young team get over the hump.
Like, pretty much explaining everything I explained about Devin Booker. And if he's thinking about winning a championship, like, he thinks him and the Suns have done everything they could to get them as close to being to a championship. Now, if he just wants to stay in Phoenix to, be competitive, and, ride out his days in Phoenix, that's cool. Because, I could see that. We can still be competitive while, he finished his career. But if Devin Booker is looking for championship aspirations, he needs to look to get back into his natural shooting guard position. And unfortunately, I don't see the Suns opening up that path for him. So he would have to go to another team. And even though, I've been against it because I live in Michigan, so I hear a bunch of Detroit fans saying the shit to me. So I'm like, no, you don't need a job, blah, blah, blah. Just, basically being in denial. If he does leave, Detroit is the place I would want him to go, because Cade needs another shot creator, and Devin Booker would not have to play point guard anymore. And the Pistons are the #1 seed, but we see right now they struggling against the Magic right now. It's a competitive series against the Magic, and I literally said this on my TikTok. If the Pistons we're looking for someone else to get them over that hump, a Devin Booker like player is all they need. So yeah. But I do appreciate Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. While Devin Booker has been playing our point guard position, they get as many shots up as possible. So I respect that. But it looks like we're getting swept. And if you've been here before, more particularly when I did the 2023 playoff reactions, I got my little playoff sweep dance with the broom. I'm not doing that shit on my own team. Are you fucking crazy? Are you out of your mind? Hell no. I'm not doing that. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Like I said, I'm not mad. It's the Thunder. I wasn't expecting much anyway. I'm still mad about the second game because y'all are the number one seed. Y'all should not need that many calls to go in y'all favor against us. You know what I'm saying? So we could have won that game, but it is what it is. That's gonna do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment anything you got anything to say. Subscribe if you're rocking with Leek. I am going to be putting in OT today when it comes to these videos. So I just finished the Suns. We got the Timberwolves. We got the Lakers video because the Lakers play today also. And then I'm not doing the Hawks game. And then we got the Pistons. So I'll probably do the Pistons. Wait. What? Let me see. Yeah, I'll do the Pistons. Then I'll do the Lakers, and I'll do the Timberwolves. Oh, and as always, my playoff predictions will be at the end of the video. And if you want to watch my full playoff saga, that will be in the description. Here we go. Okay, I know I said earlier today that I got to make a lot of videos, a lot of content to make, but I actually been slacking. Even though I made like 5 or 6 videos this morning, I'm supposed to make more. I'm supposed to be done with more by now. But yeah, continuing on, as I mentioned from yesterday, that I gotta set my playoff predictions. You feel me? So let's do it. Even though we lost yesterday, originally for in the play-in, I thought we were going to beat the Blazers. So we're gonna either way, the Spurs is going to win, whether it was us or the Blazers. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all at least my honest thoughts. And then I definitely had the Hornets over the Heat. In terms of the games today, the Sixers and Magic, I got the Sixers simply because even though Embiid is out for the year, I trust Maxey more than I trust Paolo. 1000%. And I think Sixers have a better supporting cast. But you know, the Magic still got a good supporting cast. And if Paolo is on, then it's gonna be a good game. For the Clippers and Warriors, I don't think the Warriors have enough. I think Kawhi is on demon time, which is also why I didn't want to lose, because I'm afraid of playing Kawhi, because I honestly think they can beat us and we don't make the playoffs, if I'm being entirely honest, like I mentioned in my Suns video. I'm going to try to be optimistic and, go Suns, and hopefully we can get this 8th seed. Either way, we get beaten 5 or 4 games by the Thunder, so it wouldn't matter. In terms of the Spurs and Trailblazers, like I said, in terms of us, if we made it, I thought we would have had a better chance playing the Spurs, and I honestly thought we would have took them to 6 games had we got the 7th seed. But we don't. The Blazers got it. I think they sweep the Blazers. I don't think the Blazers are solid for what they got. I don't think it's a really good matchup right now. I could be wrong. They could get a game, but that's my thought right now. That means over on the East, if the Magic are losing to the Sixers and the Hornets win, I think the Hornets can beat the Magic and make the 8th seed. And I would love to see a Pistons versus Hornets series, because although I do got the Pistons, I think that might be the most entertaining round 1 series. It might be. I know that the Timberwolves and the Nuggets are right there, and they battle it out every single time. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's them. But I do think that's going to be a sleeper series, and I wouldn't be surprised if they steal 2 games off the Pistons. But obviously, the Pistons going to win that. The Celtics are going to beat the Sixers. If I was saying if the Sixers were healthy, the Sixers are the Clippers of the East. They are the team that is never healthy, but like when they look healthy, they always look like the best team in the league. And I thought that about the Sixers. If Joel Embiid could be healthy and everyone else was healthy, I honestly thought they had a real shot of making a finals run. I do not think they got a shot, especially at beating the Celtics. So I got the Celtics. Honestly, Celtics in 5. Lakers, Rockets. I got the Rockets, but I don't think it's gonna be. I feel like a lot of people are looking at this game like a one-sided series, because it's just LeBron out there. The only reason why I don't look at it like that is because even though they had Reeves and Luka in those games, it's not like Luka and Reeves are defensive-minded goats at all. And we've seen in the past couple of games, we've seen the Lakers and Rockets. If the Lakers literally just stop Kevin Durant from creating shots, it's so hard for the Rockets to create offense. Which I had said before in another video, that I think them not having Fred VanVleet and not being able to have someone else to create offense for other people is going to be a problem. But I still think they win. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we go to 7. But I'm going Rockets in 6. Timberwolves and Nuggets. This series is always a fun series. I'm going Game 7 again. Honestly, I do think the difference for this series, although I think Jaden McDaniels has gotten incredibly better for the Timberwolves, and Ant gets better every year. I think Jamal Murray has had such a career year, and if he can and he always excels and performs in the playoffs. But if he can like perform on top of what he's already been doing in the regular season, give me the Nuggets in 7. Give me the Nuggets in 7. Cleveland Raptors, I got Cleveland in 6. I think James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, he might not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had just one bad game and that causes them to lose, especially in Toronto. And Toronto, they're physical, they play good defense, they hustle and all that. But I still got Cleveland. I think they got it. And then New York and Atlanta, New York in 5. I'm gonna do the rest in another part. I didn't realize this video was gonna be so long. So yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I changed my mind. Let's just get it all done. So next round, Thunder is beating the Rockets in 5 games. Honestly, if they swept, wouldn't be surprised. And Spurs and Nuggets. Shit. 7 games. Who am I going with? Give me the Spurs. 7 games Spurs. And then the Pistons is beating the Cavs in either 5 or 6 games. I'm going 6 games because even though James Harden is known to be a playoff choker, I think Donovan Mitchell is a playoff riser, and I think he can keep them in a fight for that long. Give me Detroit in 6, and then Celtics and Knicks. I think the Celtics get their revenge from last year. Give me Celtics in 6 or 7. Thunder Spurs. Give me in 7 games. Fuck it, I'm being different. Give me Wembanyama. Start the greatness early, you know what I'm saying? And then give me the honestly give me the Celtics. I like Cade, but I think the Celtics are going. And then between the Celtics and the Spurs, 6 or 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics get that, but I would want the Spurs to get it. Long ass video, I'm sorry, but I had to get it out the way. Side note, I wouldn't be surprised if OKC is the one that makes the finals. I'm rooting for San Antonio, so that's who I'm picking. And yeah, so yeah.